Well, to touch the perfection, Toyota has just revealed its all-new EV, which looks like a Tesla. Toyota has also made the plan for its EV market to flourish and is speeding up with launching all amazing models in the queue. The company is uncontrollable, and we are so excited to share the all-new EV coming into the market super soon and to see what strategy Toyota made to rule the market. Well, you're watching Tech Addicts, so you're going to get all these questions answered. Now, without any further ado, let's go places. Ahead of the start of the Los Angeles Auto Show, the Japanese automaker revealed a few electrified vehicles. These vehicles include hybrid and battery electric variants. A new Prius hybrid has been released. The new BZ Tiny concept car is an all-electric vehicle that resembles a scaled-down version of Tesla's Model Y. Fashion is always a priority. After all, the Model Y has been the most popular American-made electric car by a wide margin. It seems to make sense to take inspiration from Tesla's nose shape and angular approach to design. But with the new BZ, size is more important than looks. Many potential automobile owners in the United States cannot afford the typical price of a battery-only EV, which is around $67,000. For electric vehicles to increase their market share, smaller, more affordably priced models are essential. So far this year, about 6% of all new cars sold in the United States are electric vehicles powered by batteries. That's an increase from the roughly 3% seen in the corresponding period of 2021. Because Tesla controls so much of the US EV market, the average cost of an EV is higher than it would be otherwise. The base price of a Model Y is roughly $66,000. Currently, the extended range dual motor trim is Tesla's most affordable option. Since most automakers begin with a single electric motor, shorter range model, this makes it hard to make meaningful comparisons. But larger EVs usually cost more than their compact counterparts. Pricing for Toyota's bZ4X crossover EV begins at about $42,000. The base price of a gasoline-powered Toyota Highlander is around $36,000, whereas the base price of a RAV4 is around $32,000. The new Prius, released in 2023, is an updated version of the classic vehicle. Hybrid technology is an area where Toyota has traditionally excelled. As of the end of September, Toyota has sold close to 2 million hybrid and electric automobiles. However, only roughly 13,000 of them were fully electric. Toyota's always adopted an all-in approach to electrification, betting that hybrid vehicles will continue to find a market. Even if they're right, the corporation needs more fully electric vehicles sooner rather than later to replace its fleet of hybrids. In 2021, around 80% of China's sales of electrified vehicles were battery electric cars. The sales of new automobiles, including EVs, are booming in China. In October, electric vehicles accounted for around 31% of all new cars sold. What happens with EVs in China in the next few years is indicative of their global fate. To maintain its growth in electrified vehicle sales and gain market share from Tesla, Toyota will require more EVs like a tiny BZ. Stocks of Toyota Motor Corporation, represented by American Depository Receipts on the New York Stock Exchange, are down 0.5% when trading began on Thursday. Shares of Tesla are down roughly 2%. U.S. markets are down. The S&P 500 is down 1.1%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 0.8%. Talking about Tesla and Toyota, well, let's see which SUV is better, the Tesla Model Y or the Toyota bZ4X. It's a tough call between the two vehicles that share the compact SUV market. Comparing the bZ4X and Model Y, Toyota is $24,000 cheaper. Toyota bZ4X starts at $43,335 with destination, while the Tesla Model Y costs $67,440. Toyota and Tesla don't qualify for the federal EV tax credit, but the bZ4X is qualified for state and municipal reductions like the California Clean Vehicle Rebate and the California Clean Fuel Reward. Together there, you'll save $2,750. Toyota Safety Sense gives the bZ4X many safety features for the price. Every bZ4X has lane tracing, departure alerts, pedestrian detection, dynamic radar cruise control, traffic sign recognition, blind spot monitoring, and cross-traffic alerts. It has 8 airbags, front and rear parking assist, and automatic highlights. You also receive a 12.3-inch smartphone-compatible interface, satellite radio, cloud navigation, and car tracking for roadside assistance and theft. After the first year, you must subscribe to keep all services. 6 speakers and 5 USB-A and C connections are standard, and standard Qi device charging. The most expensive BZ4X package is a $580 premium audio system, but you must install other packages to qualify. Even with every package, a Tesla is more expensive. Teslas come standard with forward collision warning, pedestrian and cyclist detection, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, rear cross traffic alert, traffic sign recognition, blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, automatic high beams, and autopilot semi-autonomous driving. All Model Y controls are on a 15-inch touchscreen. With a Wi-Fi hotspot, 14-speaker music system, 4 USB ports, wireless charging pad, GPS, and Bluetooth. Let's do a comparison of the Toyota BZ4X and the Toyota Model Y's driving range. The EPA estimates different fuel economies for different Toyota BZ4X trim levels and drivetrain configurations, with a base XLE and front-wheel drive achieving 107 miles per gallon city and 131 highway. An estimated 252 miles may be driven on a single charge of the BZ4X's 63.4 kilowatt-hour battery. Considering the current market, this seems a little low. When pitted against the Tesla Model Y, the Toyota's range pales in comparison. No matter if you go with front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, the Model Y has a range of around 330 miles. With all-wheel drive, it achieves an EPA estimated 127 miles per gallon. While both Toyota and Tesla produce tiny vehicles, Tesla has an ace up its sleeve with an SUV that can fit 7 people. Only 5 can ride in the BZ4X. Although Toyota's BZ4X can seat 5 people comfortably, the interior space is inferior to that of the Model Y. Behind the rear seats, there's only 27.7 cubic feet of capacity, and much less if you have the upgraded audio system. The BZ4X has a low ceiling height, with only 38.6 inches up front and 37.1 inches in the rear. The front passengers enjoy generous legroom of 42.1 inches, while those in the back have to make do with just 35.3 inches. The second row of the Model Y can be split into 40, 20, 40, and a third row can be added. There is plenty of room for the driver and passenger on the 8-way power heated seats. In the front, passengers get access to 41.8 inches of legroom, while those in the back have only 40.5 inches. It has 41 inches of front headroom, 39.4 of rear headroom, and 34.6 inches of rear headroom in the third row. There's also plenty of space to move your arms. As far as cargo capacity goes, the Model Y is 30.2 cubic feet behind the rear seats and 72.1 when all seats are folded down. Plus, the Model Y's flexible luggage and passenger arrangements are unmatched by other compact SUVs thanks to its split third-row bench and second-row seats that fold flat individually. The BZ4X found that, compared to rival electric vehicles, it lacked critical characteristics such as genuine one-pedal driving and faster charging speeds. Unfortunately, the distribution of the BZ4X was halted due to a massive recall for loose hub nuts that might cause a wheel to detach while driving. Washers were eventually added to the faulty Toyota hub bolts, erasing the issue. Toyota was an industry pioneer in hybrid vehicles with the Prius, but the company's since fallen behind, with current efforts instead directed at logistically challenging hydrogen fuel cell cars like the Mirai and efforts to slow down EV adoption in the US. Moving forward, hey, that's all for our video today. We'll be back with more soon. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.